Yo, what's going on guys, it is Fox United here, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're basically doing the second part of my Mercedes 2023 quiz that I'd started from earlier this week. So if you haven't joined today's video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well. I'm going to get cracking with it. Linked in the description down below is going to be part 1 of the quiz, where I went ahead and took on a quiz to see how well I knew Lewis Hamilton's 2023 Formula 1 season. If you haven't seen that, click the link in the description down below. You can go ahead and watch that before you then come across and watch this, in which we are then going to be taking on 23 Mercedes questions for 2023. And of course, I'm repping the Mercedes gear, as you can very well see. And do you know what, actually, this is the team shirt from last year, right? And can I just say, it's actually one of the nicest team shirts I've actually worn. I've got, trust me, I've got a bunch of Mercedes shirts, like just in my, you know, as a collection, like I do Arsenal football shirts. But this is like, it's such a clean shirt. I absolutely love it. Anyway, we need to get on with some of these questions, though, because we've got some knowledge to dig down here. This is 23 Big Daddy questions, you know what I'm saying? Right, demos, partner activations, funny quotes and milestones. It's another action-packed season for our team on and off the track in 2023. For one final time this year, we're testing, well, it's actually 2024 now, but we're testing your memory with a bumper end-of-season quiz about the past 12 months. And as you can see, there is the Mercedes W14, which was a pile of merd. Toto, Lewis, Mick, George all feature, and you'll recognise a few other familiar faces along the way too. Think you're ready to take on 23 questions about 2023? Let's find out. And don't forget to let us know how you did on your socials. Good luck. As per, like I said in the previous video, I'm posting this on my YouTube. So again, Mercedes, I'm tagging you in this. Let me know if you saw it and if I did very, very good. And if you do actually end up responding to my post, I'm sorry that I just effectively called your W14 mad, but hey, you know, at the end of the day, I guess all Formula 1 cars are bad if they don't win. So, let's get straight into it then. How many podiums, excluding the sprints, did the team score in 2023? That's going to be 8, because Lewis got 6, I believe, and George got 2. Boom! Let's get this off. 6 for, oh, there we go. 6 for Lewis, 2 for George, including a double in Spain. Yeah, they both got one in Spain. George got one in Abu Dhabi. Hamilton got one in Australia, Mexico, Canada, obviously the Spain one, Silverstone, and I genuinely can't remember for the love of me where he got the other one from. It wasn't Austin because he got disqualified from that one. It was somewhere else, but I genuinely cannot remember. Question 2. The team completed 2,520 racing laps during the 2023 F1 season. What was this as a percentage of the total number of laps raced this year? You are absolutely taking my pants down. Right, let's break this down here. So George DNF'd in Australia and in, what's it called? I'll get there eventually. Canada. Also in Singapore, but that was on the last lap of the Grand Prix. So he would have failed to complete a lap then. Would have failed about a third, maybe a quarter of the Canadian Grand Prix and about half the Australian Grand Prix. Hamilton missed the entirety of the Qatar Grand Prix because he crashed into Russell into turn 1. I'm going to go with 90%. I think that's a fair bollocks. It was between that on 95%. All right, fine. I only figure bettered by Red Bull, the team made sure we were fighting all the way to the flag in 2023. All right, cheers. Right, I'm 2 questions in. I've already got 1 wrong. This is not going well. Including tests, how many different drivers drove the W14 during 2023? Including tests. It's going to be 4 then, I would have thought. Hamilton drove the car. Russell's driven the car. Vesti has driven the car. And Mick's driven the car. So surely it's 4. Yeah. Lewis, George, Fred and Mick all got a taste of the W14. Bang. Wish, wash, wash. How many wins did junior driver Fred Vesti claim in this year's Formula 2? I'm pretty sure he got 8. I don't keep an eye on Formula 2. More than any other driver, but not quite enough to take the title. It was nevertheless a super season for Fred with Prema. And maybe I should watch for F2 more often. I know it's got some classic races, I just never have the time for it. What phrase was Toto greeted with by Greeters Guild star Troy Hawke as he walked through the paddock in Australia? I have got no idea. Absolutely not. This quiz is blown my mind. I'm not a Mercedes fan. I should just burn this shirt, to be honest, and buy a freaking... Just not buy one. Arms straight, shoulders back. You look fantastic, sir. The king of the paddock. I'm just going to go with the leader of the wolf pack. Never mind. Fever dream of choice for the discerning housewife. Obviously, what else it could have been. I've no idea. I've got 3 out of 5 wrong so far. I'm not good at this. Including sprint races. Which race did the team score the most points at? Probably Spain, because they got double podium. It was Spain. Boom. Yeah, 33 points on the board was our most successful 23, and it moved us into P2 in the Constructors for the first time. And I'm pretty sure they stayed there ever since. Which circuit did Mick Schumacher drive the W14 for the first time? It would have been Barcelona he would have driven it the first time. In a Pirelli tyre test in June. There we go. Job done. Right. If you give him a car, that's what he can do. What was Toto reacting to here? It's not going to be to do with Fred Vesti. Sorry, Fred. It might be, actually. George's P2... Surely it's got to be Lewis's pole position in Hungary. Yeah. Because Toto and his team were buzzing, obviously, when we got that pole. I was buzzing when we got that pole position, only for Lewis to lose it in the first corner and lose like 4 places, which pissed me off. But yeah, I mean, you take one on the chin right now. Right, question 9. Which category will junior driver Kimi Antonelli drive next season? Where was he before? He's either going to go in F2 or F3. He's not going to be in F1. No, I'm not too sure. I think I'm going to take a massive punt to the dark. I think he's been promoted to F2, but I'm pretty sure it's F. Sod it, do it. Oh. Yes, I was about to change my mind and go back to F3 again. Who won the 2023 FRECA title will make the step up to F2 in 2024. Be interesting to see how he does, actually. Because he's one that could definitely be out there, as well as Fred Vesti, to replace, what's his face? The guy, Hamilton. Which of his dad's cars did Mick Schumacher drive at the 2023 Goodwood Festival of Speed? Oh, it was one of the Mercs. It wasn't the Ferrari. I think he drove the W02. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, the Schumacher in silver hours and the iconic red helmet was a very special day at the Festival of Speed. In addition to Mick Schumacher, which other driver represented the team at Goodwood in July? Now, most likely, I'm pretty sure it was Gutierrez. Russell normally does occasionally do it. Anthony Davidson, I don't remember ever seeing doing something in Goodwood. It's normally Gutierrez that does it, yeah. The Mexican thrilled the crowds with a run in the W12 and, of course, had some of his customary donuts. That was it. So Gutierrez, normally what happens is Gutierrez does the runs in Goodwood in the modern Mercedes cars, and then somebody like a Russell or a Mick will come in and do like a classic run. Run with a classic Mercedes. That's how they normally try and do it anyway. Right. Which of the following celebrities didn't make a race weekend appearance with the team in 2023? I'm pretty sure Neymar did. Beckham? Beckham never normally does. Okay, fair enough. No appearance from the 7-time Super Bowl winner this year, but he did join the team in Miami 2022. Well, there we go. Normally David Beckham's like in Ferrari or Red... No, he's normally in Red Bull. Or is that... No, that's Gordon Ramsay that's normally in Red Bull. That's a bit awkward, isn't it? Oh, well. Hey, we're trying here. At least the ones that I'm getting wrong, stuff like celebrities and stuff, and F2. At least, well, some of it, not all of it. Toto celebrated his 10-year anniversary with the team in January. Which Grand Prix did he say was his most memorable in that period? I've got no idea what he said was his most memorable in that period. I don't think it'd be Brazil, because it might have been, actually. Because it was such a difficult season, and then to come through and finally get a 1-2. I don't think it would have been Turkey, because, I mean, Hamilton, yeah, he secured his championship, but Bottas had a stinker. Austria 2014, potentially, because that was Toto's, Toto is Austrian. I hope he is anyway, otherwise I've just completely bottled that. I hope I haven't got that wrong. I need to check that. I genuinely think I've just made a massive cock up. I can officially confirm I've not cocked it up. Thank God for that. Honestly, I was about to poo myself about that one. Anyway, back to this. So Bahrain was, I believe, Mercedes' first 1-2 since their return to the sport. Do you know what? I'm going to take a bold one and just go Brazil. No, of course it was. Of course it was the... Oh, bugger, because it was the 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot about Williams. I forgot that Williams had the Martini Williams. It was a 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, all right, fair enough. It is what it is. I took a punt. I'd take a guess. You know what I'm saying? The Mercedes power unit is currently on a run of 300 consecutive races with points finishes in F1. When was the last time a Mercedes-powered car didn't score a point? Funny how it was all in 2008. Right, let's break this one down. Let's start. Let's get really deep and just get, balls deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Right, it's definitely not Singapore because Hamilton got a podium, so that's a Mercedes-powered car. Definitely wasn't the Chinese Grand Prix because Hamilton won the Chinese Grand Prix. It definitely wasn't the Brazilian Grand Prix because Hamilton didn't win. He got 5th in the Brazilian Grand Prix to win the title, narrowing us down to the Japanese Grand Prix, where no one did. Long may the run continue. Heikki Kovalainen and Lewis Hamilton's race in Fuji in 2008 remains the last time that the three-pointed star didn't have a representative in the points at a checker. That's a mad stat, actually. The last time a Mercedes-powered Formula 1 car did not score a single point was Japan 2008. I did not know that stat. Obviously, I remember the other races where that's a massive fair play to them for that one. What sport activation did Lewis take part in this year's Miami Grand Prix with IWC? Golf, basketball, American football, or oh, bugger. I've got no idea. Oh, God. Do you know what? I'm going to go with American football because I know he owns the Broncos. So I'm going to go with that. But I got a feeling it's probably basketball. Why is it that my 50-50s just go down the pan, man? Right, fine, we move on. Move on to an actual question, which I know. Where did the team run the W14? Where did the team first run the W14 with some side pods? They introduced it at Monaco. They were going to introduce it at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, but of course the race was cancelled due to the flooding that affected that Grand Prix weekend, and they obviously ran it in Monaco. The Streets of the Principality saw the debut of a new car concept for the W14. Unfortunately, with the restrictions of the chassis and the monocoque and everything else, and just the general concept as a whole, the side pods really didn't make that much of a difference to them. Right, what role did George play in supporting the F1 Academy finale at the US Grand Prix in Austin? He handed out the trophies on the podium, he waved the checkered flag, he drove the safety car during the race, he spoke to every driver on the grid pre-race. No idea at all. I'm going to just say that he spoke to everyone. Sorry, I don't watch F1 Academy. Sorry. Which celebrity got the hot lap of a lifetime with Toto Wolff in Vegas? I don't know. I've got no idea. Absolutely. Was it Gordon Ramsay? I reckon it was Big Boy Ramsay, you know what I'm saying? Yes. Swearing may or may not have... Oh, it was Gordon Ramsay. He's going to swear all the time. In October, the team took on Aston Martin in a charity football match in Brackley. What was the final score? I think Aston won 4-3. Okay. It's the same thing. It's a 1-goal difference, but it's by 5-4 instead. I knew Aston Martin won it, but... who did George surprise during a tour of the factory in the lead up to the British Grand Prix? I'm pretty sure he took the marshals from the last year. Yeah, a special moment to say thank you for those who helped George, or help Guan Yu Zhou after their first lap incident. Right. Mick took part in the 2023 Race of Champions in Sweden. Where did he finish? I'm pretty sure he won. I'm pretty sure he won and beat Vettel. Never mind, he didn't. A win against good old friend Sebastian Vettel in the semi-finals, but Matthias Ekstrom proved too strong in the grand final. Alright, I'll give myself half a point because I knew he beat Vettel in that time, but never mind, I'm not giving myself any half points. March 17 marked 10 years since Lewis's debut with the team in the 2013 Australian Grand Prix. Where did he score his first Mercedes podium? That would have been Malaysia when he picked up third. 2 races to pick up his first piece of silverware with the team. It was obviously the heart and the home of Multi21. How many times has Lewis and George now shared the podium together since the start of 2022? No idea. Let's work through this then, shall we? They did it last year in 2022. They did it in France. They did it in Hungary. They did it in Brazil. They've done it in Spain. And I'm pretty sure that's the only times they've shared the podium. So I'm just going to guess 4. Yeah, cool. So 2023 joins Sao Paulo, Hungary and France on the list of Hamilton and Russell podiums together. Here's to many more in 2024. There's a quiz about Russell season? I didn't know that. Well, I'm going to have to do the Russell quiz as well now, surely. See how much I know about George Russell and his time at Mercedes. But guys, I need to work out how many questions I actually got right. And to figure that out, I'm going to have to just go for the ones I got wrong. So here we go. How many questions do we get right? Starting from the top, we've got 1 right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 out of 23 is not a very good score, isn't it? For somebody that, well, for me being a Mercedes fan, isn't it? But in fairness to myself, right, that's a completely irrelevant question that I don't care about. This one is a football match, which I got the right result, just the wrong score. This one is the F1 Academy, which... The problem with the F1 Academy is, until I think it was probably at this point, they were never broadcasting the thing anyway, so I was never meant to know that. This one is a completely different sporting event that I don't know about. This one is to do with a quote... Alright, a Toto Wolff quote, I probably should have known that one. A celebrity not making a race weekend with the team... Who am I meant to know? I care about the team, not who turns up for them. Send me to one of these events and then put me in the quiz or something like that. What else did I get wrong? I'm salty now. The Toto Wolff was greeted... Yeah, see, Troy Hawk... I don't even know who Troy Hawk is, so I'm probably going to get slaughtered for just saying that. Okay, I don't watch F2. That's my own fault. I knew he got a high amount of... I knew he got the most wins, but I didn't know how many, so I'll give myself the benefit on that one. This one, I mean, I just got my percentages wrong because I don't do maths. So there we go then. Well, guys, that is it. I have basically showcased that I'm not a Mercedes fan. If you ended up enjoying the video, though, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here as well, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, all. Peace.